Hey dolls, welcome, welcome. It's Kisa, your favorite YouTube tarot reader, and I am here with the Gemini reading of 2024, the full year. I want to thank you guys so much again for being here. Please subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, like, subscribe again. And also, if you need a personal reading, don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can email me. The link is in the description box for our page, fortuneexpo.com. And please stay tuned for all of the wellness content that's coming up. And you can also check us out on Instagram at hustleYogaFlow for that as well. All right. So, Gemini, I love you guys so much. We're going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be a comprehensive read, but a little quick, because I feel like there's so much content out there, and I know my Gemini baddies are very short attention span. So we're going to go over the next 12 months. I do implore you to come back throughout the year to see what's going on. I will continue to post videos every month, post videos every week. I'm constantly, every 3 days, we're dropping some content. So, you know, stay on the lookout for that. But, yeah, let's get into it and see what we can see, okay? So I'm going to read each month, okay? And then just let you know what Spirit says, and then wrap it up at the end with final message, okay? So we got January. All right, so January, we start in disruption. And I think this is interesting. What I'm picking up on is that you're still pulling in some stuff from 2023. And I feel like you might have a delay in how, like, when your new year really begins. I think you're really concentrated on money. I think maybe like a stream of income is shifting, or a way that you get money is shifting. I think your relationship with money is shifting. I think that you're trying to get a little more serious about life, and you're kind of in this stage where you're kind of jarred by that. Like, whoa, wait a minute, I can't do that anymore. I have to do this. That's okay. I think we all get there from time to time. I think we might even like visit and leave and come back from that space. But where you're at right now, it's kind of like what you're really focused on. I think you anticipated earning more money at the end of 2023 or receiving money at the start, and it's like a little delay in that. Right now, just focus on what you have, and also focus on taking action towards creating a more abundant financial situation by reviewing the steps. Page of Wands comes here. It's kind of like moving forward, but not knowing everywhere to go, everything to do, and that's okay. I just think January is a good month for you to get busy. If you want to start a business, start working on a business. Just start, right? The money will follow, but January is about you developing the consistent tools to proceed. And I think things will get better for you after the 20th. All right. See, February is action. February is action. That's crazy. We got Queen of Pentacles. Didn't I tell your ass the money was coming? There you go, right there. You play too much. The High Priestess and Seven of Wands. So what's interesting about this is, for you, Gemini, I don't think there's a thing about you feeling like not confident about being competent, but I think you're just so overwhelmed with what action to take. I'm saying it because you have the Seven of Wands. It's like you're fighting all these different angles, but like, what villain do you need to defeat to get to where you want to go? And the thing about it is, baby, you got to defeat them all. You got to defeat them all. It's about action. And I just want you to stay the course, stay consistent, and be open in the process of learning. It's like this project that you're working on, and the project is your life, right? I feel like 2024, you're getting more serious about you. You're not playing about you. A lot of people don't always take you serious. They be like, oh, well, they like to do this, they like to do that. And yeah, you do like to do all that, but you do be about your business. I can't say that y'all don't, Gemini. You know, I got a lot of Gemini friends. Y'all be kind of lost sometimes, but you bring it back, right? And I think in this year, in this space, you're kind of like challenging yourself to get further. And it's going to be a little more frustrating than you anticipated. Right now, but when it comes in February, you're going to be really disconnected from your true abilities because we have the High Priestess in reverse. Still apply discernment and everything. And remember, you know what you know. Don't doubt yourself. That is what I want to tell you. In February, when things start getting a little weird and you feel like, oh, well, it don't matter if you ain't got the money. It don't matter if you don't know the people. It don't matter if it's your first time signing permits. Take your ass to the Google, learn what you got to learn, talk to people, do what Geminis do best, and you'll come out on top as you always do. This is just a different thing, right? You know how to navigate. Trust yourself to navigate because February, they start playing with you and no. March is love, right? I am showing here that you might take a loss in March. And the thing about the loss you might take in March, it's okay. It's not like the end of the world or nothing, but it is kind of devastating for you. I think with that being said, you have to focus on what's available to you, you know? And I think that you were trying your best up until this point, and now it really came to subside. It's like, oh, wow, like I don't know what I know. Thought I knew, or I'm not ready, or I'm not good enough for this. Don't get to sulking and thinking all those things because they're not true, right? Just take some reflection and focus on where you want to go. Get back, baby. We gonna have to, like, oh my God. I'm getting a little frustrated because now we got the Magician in reverse. Since when you ain't been a master manifester? Since when you ain't know how to hustle? Since when you ain't know how to do what you got to do? What is you doing, Gemini? Right? Take your licks and keep on going, baby. I don't like that. Figure it out. You'll figure it out. Give your space time to figure it out. I think the reason why March is love is because you're going to have to learn how to love yourself in a new way. You're going to have to love yourself through this. And you might be loving yourself through it alone. And no, it's not the first time where you've had to do something alone. But let's be honest, Gemini, you be having you a little something to get you through. This time you might have to do it all you. And guess what? You can. You can. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. All right. April, May, June. April, we got chance. Okay, so now you kind of feeling yourself again. You know, you ready to get back in the saddle. You came back and watched this video a couple times and heard what I said. And you listened, you paid attention. Page of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Fool. You are open. And I like this month for you because it's showing me that you are in the space to be, you're in the space to receive. You're in the space to make mistakes. You're in the space to just enjoy the journey. And you start looking back at your rewards and you're like, you know what? I got more money than I thought I had. Or I got more than I thought. Just really be mindful of taking care of your mental health, right? Once we get into April, just really take care of yourself, okay? That's my biggest advice for that. And then May, hope. Again, more promising cards. I'm just showing like once the spring comes, and you know, that is the seasonal depression thing. That might have just been part of it. I don't start the new year until like March. So maybe that's part of the reason why this is resonating on a happier note for you. Because once the weather changed and it gets closer to your birthday, may even be your birthday month, May, you start feeling like you're capable. The interesting thing about the cards that are coming out, though, is you got 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups in reverse, and Judgment in reverse. So I feel like by May, you start getting a hold on things, but I want you to be mindful of the master that you're serving. Serve yourself, not other people and not your ego. Serve your highest self, because 10 of Wands is like you doing all this work and you don't even want the prize, right? Judgment in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse shows like just disconnection emotionally, disconnection from true alignment, and I don't really like that. I'm I'm a Gemini rising, so I'm sorry if I'm saying I don't like this or I don't like that, but it's just kind of like giving me, it's kind of giving me like you go on autopilot. And just remember, you've been doing such a good job all year to be present. Stay present. In June, here we come. See, now we got divine guidance, okay? So now it seemed like the big guy upstairs had to get involved, all right? I'm seeing by June, you get some help, you get some assistance, you get like a friend or loved one steps in. I'm showing that you see a return in your investments. And I'm also showing with the Devil card in reverse, the things that were holding you back, the codependency. Maybe you were partaking and enjoying some recreational activities. Whatever that is, you have relinquished and let that go. It might have even been you were disconnected from a partner because you had to focus on yourself and get yourself together so that things could be better. But I'm showing when we come in June, which again is your season, you're back in alignment with your folks. You're back in alignment with where you want to be. And you're back in alignment with yourself, which is most important. And I love to see that. Ooh, this is going to be a good year for y'all, Geminis. Definitely a good year. And then we go right into July, and it says destiny. Oh, my God. What? How can it get... I thought it couldn't get better after, like, the wish fulfillment card. But you still got 6 more months of winning left, okay? Because that's literally what the months is saying. You know, healing, achievement, energy, abundance. So, with the Fool in reverse, Sun, and the Star, this is letting... First of all, this is powerful. This is so powerful. You are who you say you are. You are who you think you are. And because of that, walk in and know. Be. Don't hesitate. Don't deny. Don't shrink. That's all I'm gonna say about July. Right? That's all I'm gonna say about July. We get into August. The theme is healing, right? So I think once we get to August, you can start taking even more care of your mental health. The weather should be better. Things are slowing down just a bit. So maybe you can start, I would say, take a vacation, take some time away to spend with a loved one, take some time away to be with yourself. But I really love this energy for you. Star card is coming back up here. This is speaking about staying balanced, being balanced, needing balance, justice. Again, back into that balanced energy. And then 3 of Wands. So I think you might be revisiting an idea that you had earlier in the year. I also think that once we get to August, if there was something that you were waiting to get news about or waiting for something to manifest, it works out in your best interest. So August looks like a really promising month. But again, you want, and I think that result is part of what's going to be so healing for you. But again, just take some time to take care of you in that space and in that time, okay? September, achievement. Wow. So I think whatever that project that you're working on by September, it is really blossoming. Like, people see you, they respect you. You are like, you're just glowing and you're excelling in that space. I think also here, this is saying that, again, mental health is like a theme for like the second half of the year for you. But I also think that because of where you become in your career and in your personal life, it's allowing you time to really reflect on like your internal questions, like really do the work internally, because we have the Chariot in reverse and the 9 of Wands in reverse. So as a Gemini, y'all love to like move around, do stuff, be here, be there, do whatever, right? But I think once we get here to September, it's kind of like, I don't really got to move that way. I really got to do this. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? And I really love that for you, because that's true. You don't have to do all these things. You just do whatever you're doing. So that's a good energy for you to be in, for you to be taking it slow, for you to be taking care of yourself, for you to be taking time to review and see where you are with things. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And see, goes right into the next card, caution. All right. Once we get into October, I think it's going to be more time about crossing your T's and dotting your I's. You had a year of success because you didn't shrink yourself. But I think in growing and doing that, there might have been a couple things that you missed. And by this time, before we wrap out the year, as we start the fourth quarter, is a good time to go over that. What are they doing? What are they doing? This Eight of Pentacles. This card is in reverse, which to me, if anything, just shows as a warning that if you do not take the time to focus on refining your craft, that it will be to your detriment, your immediate detriment. Chariot again, pausing. The Fool again. You got to be open to understanding what you don't know, right? You have to be open to that process. I'm feeling like at this time, October, you might be getting a little frustrated that people are saying things to you about stuff and like they're trying to school you or whatever. And that's not the case. Just stay open to learning, stay open to understanding things, stay open to that process, okay? And then November energy. Ooh. 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 Okay. So November is about options, right? It's about energy. It's about, okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm strong. And this can go whatever way I want it to go. Yes, it can. And I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're remembering who you are. I'm glad you're feeling like yourself as you're closing the year. Because as you're closing the year, you're looking over like, woo, hey, but we made it by God. And I love that. I love that. I love that. But still, don't just take things because they're presented to you. Take your time and only spend your energy on what aligns with your highest good. Okay. And remember, with the Wheel of Fortune, sometimes you up, sometimes you can be down. You up right now, but right, let's keep it that way. And December ends in abundance. And I think this is so appropriate for such a beautiful year of growth, of understanding, of expansion, and of stepping out on faith, which is what the card said that you had, Gemini. Let's expound a little bit further to see what else they have to say to us. Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords. As you end the year, I want you to be open to even going deeper into yourself and letting go of what doesn't serve you. That's literally what they're doing here in the Eight of Cups. I show a new opportunity arising. There's going to be a delay in that opportunity, which kind of messes with your psyche a little bit. It kind of makes you feel like, oh, well, I'm not doing as good as I thought I was doing. And That's not the case. You really got to take care of your mental health this year. And you really got to focus on fine-tuning your craft because it relates directly. The better you do financially, the better you feel about yourself. It's kind of like really 10th house for you this year. It's kind of like, your career is tied to your social life and your reputation. So because of that, you have to do a couple things. First and foremost, right? You have to really be strong mentally this year because they are separate. You're merging them together, and I understand why you're merging them together. I understand your lifestyle is requiring that. But if you keep them in one pot, it might, if all your friends are from work and then a friend from work betrays you, then you feel like you don't have any friends. Don't give anything that much power. Separate things as they need to be separated. And also, let go of your negative self-talk and doubt because here's the misalignment. You got abundance for December, but you're thinking about the end. The best part about the Ten of Swords is once it comes up, it's done, right? It's over. Ain't nothing else coming. It can't get no worse. And I think that's the energy that you need to understand and be in. You already have been through the bad things. You already got through that. Stop putting yourself back there mentally and by saying negative things or thinking negative things. Focus on where you are. Focus on the beauty. Focus on being happy. Because, baby, you deserve to be happy, too. You know, it's not for just for everybody else. Happiness is also a birthright of yours as well. All right. Let's see what we got here. Closing. Weave together the crowns you deserve. And visualize abundance in all forms. What'd I just say? What'd I just say? You deserve, but you have to see you deserve. You like to talk bad about yourself. You like to put yourself down. You like to be negative. I don't know why. I don't know where it came from. Spirit is saying this is something that you got from, you know, family members, people. You know what I'm saying? This is something that is like ingrained in you, you know, from a long time ago. Please let it go. Please let this go because it's not yours. This is behavior from other people. This is other things. And you're letting it literally block your blessings. And why? This year is going to be beautiful if you let it be beautiful. If you are open and you do the work for it to be beautiful, it will be beautiful. But if you keep getting in your own way, if you keep being negative, if you keep doubting, if you keep procrastinating, you're going to have the year you deserve, right? And I'm saying that you deserve abundance, right? I'm saying that you deserve good things. But when you act out of alignment of that, right, by not affirming it, by not doing the things that you want to do. See, that's the crazy thing to me about creatives. Y'all be wanting to create. Y'all don't want to say y'all want to do it. And then when somebody say, oh, well, such and such and such, then you don't want to. What is that? I just don't get it, right? Nevertheless, okay? I got to say nevertheless because my boyfriend said irregardless, not a real word, even though we Googled it. Anyways, nevertheless, Gemini, I wish you a beautiful, abundant, immaculate 2024. And I cannot wait to hear from you guys, to hear what you accomplished, to hear what you say. Please, please, please talk to me in the comments. I want to hear what's going on with you. I want to hear what you got to say, how you feeling, what's up, what it is, okay? I love you guys so much, so deeply. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.